So we've got cats. What about more than one dog? Dogs. Going with the S again, consistent. And what about mouse? Mouses? Mice. What? Mice. Okay. And sheep. 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 The plural of sheep is sheep. Yeah. Right, that's a lot. What about goose? Gooses, just to keep it nice and simple. Geese. Of course, but at least that means mooses. Moose. Yeah, goose, geese, moose, meese. Moose. 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 Oh, like sheep. Moose, moose. So I thought I'd just clarify. So antelope, buffalo and cod are still called those things even if there's several of them? Yes. Right. And I wanted to double check about ox. It's oxen. I just wanted to ask, because obviously with fox being foxes, I thought it might make a bit more sense if oxen. Oxen it is. And did we come to a decision about platypus? What were some of the options? Well, first off just platypus, then platypuses, then platypi, and then platypodes, which I quite like. All of them. What? Use all of them. You want us to use all of them to mean more than one platypus? Yeah. Seems a bit excessive. I don't think I've ever seen one platypus, let alone two platypuses. Ooh, no. Okay, so that's gosling. What about baby chickens? Chick. Nice. Pig. Piglet. Oh yeah, it even sounds like a little pig, doesn't it? And snake. Snakelet. Yeah, kind of works. And dog. Pup. Okay, shark. Pup. Yeah, I got that. No, that's shark. Oh, right. Sorry. What was dog? Pup. That's pup too. Yes. But that's... So baby dogs and sharks share the same name? That doesn't make any... Whatever. Seal? So we've got hoglet for hedgehogs and puffling for puffins. Super cute. Thanks. We do still need a few, so elephants, calf, lions, cub, giraffe, calf, bear, cub, whale, calf, raccoon, cub. Are you just alternating between calf and cub? No. Cow, calf. So apparently it's not enough for us to just come up with a name for each animal, we have to come up with a different name for each sex of the animal. Oh, I know, but let's start. Cattle, bull, and elephant. Bull. I'm not doing this again. You can't just give everything the same name. Dog. 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 Dog? You're calling a male dog dog? That is some patriarchal bullshit right there. Don't you mean male elephant shit? Hi. You're unusually perky. Yeah, I think I got my mojo back. So what is it today? The naming of female animals. Let's go. Okay. Fox. Vixen. Oh. Cat. Queen. I love it. Chimpanzee. Empress. Oh. Sheep. You. Me. You. Sheepy Femme. Lady Bleater. Barbara. No, you. Me again. There's just a few more male names to go. More. Right, okay. But you did such a good job with the females. I mean, Vixen was killer. Thanks. How about we start with male donkey? Jack. Right. And cat. Tom. This again. You can't just keep naming them after your friends. I thought we covered that when you wanted to call baby kangaroos Joey. He's a good friend. I know, but can't you come up with something a bit more sexy? What's next? Horse. How about stallion? Oh. Okay, so we've covered hen, sow, and lioness. I don't know how you came up with that one. Yeah, all right. It's not easy, you know. What's next? Female dog. Bitch. You can't call a female dog that. Have you seen what she did to my carpet? I wanted to call her a it. Sound after that. Okay. I think we'll stick with bitch. It appears we've had some complaints. Complaints? Yeah, from the higher ups. What about? It's about the name you chose for male chicken. Oh, great. Well, I did try to warn you that they'd never go for penis. Plus, I think another department has claimed that one. So you're telling me I've got to come up with another name for male chicken? Look, don't shoot the messenger, all right? Cock. Great, that sounds good to me. I'll let them know. So we're on to collective nouns for animals. So how about we start with vultures? Awake. What? Awake are vultures. They're usually found standing around a dead body, so... Okay, I take your point. Bats. Cauldron. Ravens. Unkindness. Crows. Murder. Is everything all right? Do you need to talk? We've got prickle of hedgehogs, adorable. A crash of rhinoceros, brilliant, totally get it. And then a parliament of owls. Now, is that because all of the people in parliament are so wise? No. Oh, is it because they're usually completely in the dark and it sometimes seems that their heads are on the wrong way round? No. It's because the Prime Minister eats live mice whole and then coughs up their bones into tiny furry pellets. So that's flock of sheep and herd of cows. Let's move on to geese. Get this, a gaggle of geese. That's brilliant. It's so satisfying to say, but only when they're on the ground. What? They're only a gaggle of geese when they're on the ground. Well, what are they when they're in flight? A flock? But I thought sheep were a flock. They are. But cattle are land animals, like sheep, so why would they be a herd and geese be a flock? Cattle can't fly. And we are done for the day. What? I think we're done. You were on fire today. A dazzle of zebra, a flamboyance of flamingos. Incredible. I want to do unicorns. What? But I want to do a collective noun for unicorns. But unicorns aren't real. They don't exist. Pick up your pen and write down that a group of unicorns is a goddamn marvel. And are we including goddamn in that? A marvel of unicorns! Well, it turns out a marvel of unicorns was a hit, so now the higher-ups want you to do other creatures that don't exist. I thought we talked about this. Unicorns are very much real, and when the whole of Scotland comes knocking, I'm going to point them in your direction. Let's crack on. Fairies. A tizzy. Minotaurs. A snarl. Werewolves. A lunacy. Speaking of lunacy, this is ridiculous. Mythical creatures deserve respect too. But where will it end? You'll be doing a collective noun for chairs next. A fold. So we've got a coven of witches, a gossip of mermaids, a bit misogynistic, but I'll see what they say. Dragons, a thunder of dragons. Oh, nice, I like it. Gnomes. Gnomes. Hello? Gnomes. Sorry, I was just thinking, how does a dragon blow out the candles on its birthday cake? So that's sleuth of grizzly bears. Now I know that polar bears usually go it alone, but we have been asked to come up with a collective noun for them. A celebration of polar bears. Aw, that's cute. Is it because when they're together it's something to celebrate? Kinda. They only really put up with each other when there's food around. I can relate. So when they are together, it looks like a party or a feast. Ergo, celebration. Brilliant. When they discover a whale carcass, for example. Oh. Yay! Celebration! Something a bit different today. The higher-ups have requested that we look at names for giving birth. Can't it all just be birthing? Afraid not. Should we start with sheep? Lambing? Right, because lambs. Horses? Foaling? Because foals. Alpacas? Unpacking. You have got to be kidding. No, that's goats. Spiders? Hatching. Salmon? Hatching. Geese? Hatching. Hatching for all of them, even though one's an arachnid, one's a fish and one's a bird. Yeah, there's a logic to it. They all come from eggs. Okay, but live births have different names. Yeah. What about cows? Calving. Giraffes. Calving. Oh, very creative. What next? Dogs dogging. Well, is that W-H-E-L-P? We've had more requests for collective nouns, I'm afraid. That's all right. What have we got? Oh, okay. Hippopotami. A bloat. Nice. Bunnies? A fluffle. A fluffle of bunnies. So cute. Sloths. A snuggle. A snuggle. What has gotten into you? You know, I think I might have gotten you all wrong. An army of frogs, a colony of ants, an intrusion of cockroaches. Then again. Now, are you sure you want to go with a memory of elephants? Yep, that's as good as it's going to get today. Right, and what about ferrets? A business? Oh, that's just stupid. A business of ferrets? Fine, if you don't like it, I won't do any more. But a business, really? Okay, a business of ferrets it is. What about koalas? Really? Come on, koalas. Don't be like that. Koalas. Otherwise there won't be a collective noun for koalas then. So that's a conspiracy of lemurs, a romp of otters, and what about penguins? A huddle. Oh, because they all huddle together. A colony. Colony? I think huddle makes more sense. It does, but I want colony as well. Colony as well as huddle. A rookery. Wait, what? A tuxedo. And all of these are for penguins. Yeah. So koalas don't get a collective noun, but penguins get several. I like penguins. This might be a low point in both our careers, but we've been asked to come up with names for different animals' poo. Poo? Yes, poo. Poop. Feces. Hey, I'm good at this. I should be doing your job. Birds' droppings. Write that down. Oh, because it drops from the sky. Very original. Oh, you want originality, do you? What's next? Bats. I'll show you original. Guano. Deer. Fumets. Okay. Cattle. Dung. Cowpats. Meadow muffins. Insects. Frass. Frass. Because it comes from their ass. Still more collective nouns, and I have a feeling we're going to be done with these soon. Oh, thank goodness. What's with the headgear? Oh, I was just feeling a little ritzy today. Well, I hope it doesn't affect your performance. What do you want to call a group of parrots? A pandemonium. Peacocks. An ostentation. Skylarks. An exultation. Snails. An escargatoire. There really is no middle ground with you, is there? We've still got more collective nouns to come up with. Bring it. Oh God, not the fez again. Well, word from the higher ups is that it was some of my best work. So what have we got? Starlings. A murmuration. Alligators. A congregation. A Eagles. A convocation. thrush. An infection! A thrush infection. No, no way, you can't have that. Oh, a mutation? Well, write it down, but I'm not making any promises. We've got to come up with more names for some animals. What? A different name? Did they not like the first? No, it's in addition. In addition to the original. Seems a bit odd. Let's do it. Cows. Beef. Deer. Venison. Pigs. Pork. But I'm still not really getting this. Why do they need another name? Oh, it's what we're going to call them when we eat them. When we eat them? Yeah. Chickens. Chicken. Turkey. Turkey. Lamb. Lamb? We're still not done, I'm afraid. They want us to come up with names for animals' homes. Well, I'll give it a go, but I'm not feeling very inspired. Don't blame me, I'll just write them down. First up, it's rats. Nest. Wolf. Den. Gorillas. Nest. Raccoon. Den. Crocodile. Nest. Lions. Den. Den. I might as well do this myself if we're just going to go between nest and den. We've got elephants next. What are they? A nest. Dipwad. I beg your pardon. An elephant's home. A dipwad. I thought you were calling me something rude. The higher-ups aren't too happy after you basically said nest or den for all of yesterday's animal homes. I did say I wasn't feeling very inspired. Yeah, well, if you can just try and think a bit more creatively. Let's start with badgers. Set. Okay. But with 2 T's. Right. Pigs. Sty. Beaver. Damn. Look, if you carry on like this, I'm going to have to lodge a complaint. Lodge. Lodge. Let's go with lodge. Thank you. Spoil sport. Just a few more animal homes to name and then I think we're done. Okay, great. Yeah, I can do this. We can do this. We've got this, yeah. You've had a coffee, haven't you? Tiger. Lair. Okay, wait. Squirrel. Dray. Whoa, let me get these down. Rhino. Wallow. Rabbit. Burrow. Alright. So that's lair, wallow, burrow. Sorry, it's just that nowadays everybody wants to talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips, just a bunch of gibberish. You forgot about Dre. Thanks. Tricky one. We've been tasked with coming up with names for the sounds that animals make. Names for noises. Yeah, onomatopoeia. What's that? It's exactly what it sounds like. Let's start with dogs. Woof. Yeah, and how am I spelling that? W-O-O-F. And what about cat? Meow. And how do I write that? Me. Ow. Okay. Eagle. Well, we're in trouble with the French division. What? Why? They've got their own language, they invent their own words, and we're fine with that. Yeah, but we cross the line with animal sounds. But a sound is a sound is a sound, surely. Nope, their animals have different sounds. What? French dogs have a different accent. I'm a little French dog. Steady. They say woof woof. What about pigs? It's spelled like this. Groin, groin. No, my French accent isn't great, but it's coin, coin. Well, what do they say for cock-a-doodle-doo? I was really pleased with that one. Cocorico. Oh, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, but we can't change ours now. God, they're good. I've got some birds for you to name, so if you can just swipe through the images and just tell me what you come up with. Okay, great, I'll see what I can do. So, number 1. Great tit. Right. Dick Sissel. Okay. Number 3. Masked booby. That's what you want to go with. Common shag. Bush tit. Horned screamer. Wait a second, are you looking at the pictures or my browser history? Himalayan snowcock. Oh my. Well, that's it. I think we're done with animals. I know. What do you mean you know? I got the email. You were copied into the email from the higher-ups. Yep. I thought you seemed a little smug. So you know we're moving on to collecting nouns for people, right? Oh yeah. And I've had time to think. I can't tell if that's a good thing or not. There's only one way to find out. Dermatologists. A rash. Great start. Geneticists. A helix. Because of the thing, right. Journalists. A scoop. Brilliant. Gynecologists. A smear. You had to go and ruin it, didn't you? What? And you're so pleased with yourself. So that's matched. What about the past tense of watch? Watched. The classic ED. Nice. And what about catch? Catched. Caught. What? Caught. Okay, and what about cut? Cut. 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 The past tense of cut is cut. Right. Peak. Peaked. Seek. Sought. Like caught. Yeah, but with an O this time. With an O. S-O-U-G-H-T. Sounds about right. So that's grin, grinned. What about pin? Pinned. Perfect. Sin. Sinned. Logical. With like logic. Win. Won. Really? How was the game? Oh, it was great. We winned. Okay, fair enough. Maybe you do know what you're doing. Read. Red. 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 Won't people confuse it with the colour? No. But they sound exactly the same. But it's spelled R-E-A-D. That's read. And red. Please, I'm begging you. Think of the children. So we need a word for when something collapses. Buckle. Great. Cut something out like a coupon. Clip. Fantastic. And sprinkle fine powder over something. Dust. Brilliant. What about removing fine powder off something? Dust. So that means the adding of fine powder and the removal of fine powder. Yeah. Dust. Okay, I don't think they're going to go for that, but a word to fasten something together. Buckle. But that means collapse. And I want to use it for attach and fasten to. But that won't make any sense. I clipped the coupons from the paper and then I buckled them together. Clipped, not buckled. Yeah, I clipped the coupons. You clipped them together. Clip is to cut out. I clipped the coupons from the paper and then I clipped them together. Makes sense to me. So far we've got path, paths, plural, plurals. That was very meta. So was that. What about person? Persons? Yeah? Okay. Well, that was easy. But only in a legal sense. A legal sense? Yeah, like in a contract or at a wedding. I call upon these persons here present. And outside of that? People. People? What about penny? That's next on the list. Pennies? Oh, thank goodness for that. Unless you're talking about monetary value. What? Then it's pence. Pence? Behold my collection of pennies. They're worth 99 pence. 99? Why don't you just round it up to 100? That's a pound. Today we've been asked to come up... Wait a second, do you know how you always complain that I complicate things? Yes. Well, I've come up with something to make things simpler and easier. I'm listening. Especially when it comes to spelling words like achieve, deceive, believe and receive. Go for it. I before E except after C. It works and it rhymes. Albeit when 8 aging beige reindeer leisurely but efficiently eat their protein. Or when Heidi wears an ancient veil. Who's Heidi? She's my weird niece. I before E except after C isn't a thing. It's been disproven by science. So how did things go with the European division? Yeah, really well, thanks. Sehr gut. Jolly bon. Right, so did you all come to an agreement about numbers? We kind of agreed to disagree. What does that mean? Well, for 97, the Germans decided on 7 and 90. Okay, and the French? Well, the French went with... Come on. The French went with 4, 20, 10, 7. Mon Dieu! Exactement. We've got died, sigh, sighed. What about tie? Tied. As in they tied the ropes together. Exactly. What about lie? Lied. For example, they lied on the ground. No. But you just said lay. Lay. Wait a second. You just lied. No, they lay on the ground. It's lay if someone lies down. It's lied if someone tells a lie. Oh, fair enough. I mean, they are different things. So it's lie, lay, lie, lied, die, died, tie, tied, buy, bought. outside. Yes, you're finally getting the hang of it.